Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Hi, Carmen Onali, Dana Stewart, Jordan Johnson. I hope you are all well. Today is Monday, so it's the day everyone is allowed to ask personal questions or pet questions, political questions, whatever you have. Anana BC. Uh, Boy, I don't know how many of you are following. Well, I'm sure everyone is following the Trump new cabinet and everything else. This guy is, I'm not surprised. It sounds on brand to me. A bunch of people with no experience in government, or they, uh, they are all his sycophants. And I read right before I came on that JFK wants to fire 600 people at the NIH or Department of Health, one of the two, I don't remember exactly. This is going to be interesting how it pans out. Hi, Rachel W., Island Princess, Lisa Marsh. Yeah. So, but you know something else I feel Trump is trying to do? It seems like he knows there's potential for a recount, and the Biden administration is smelling a rat. So he's racing to hire a whole bunch of people. Hi, Lawana Robinson. Okay. Hi, Rachel W. So, I say hi to you already, sorry. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. And he's looking for ways to block Biden and to play powerful. And you know something else? As we know, Putin, they don't know how things work. He said the quiet part out loud. He said that Trump has certain forces in this country who has helped him attend power or win the election. Trump will certainly will reward them and return and be faithful to these people. Can you imagine this? This is going to be interesting if, because Kamala is in the process of, they are raising money, they're going to do a recount, and people are talking about it. I don't know how many of you are aware. But yeah, there are things happening behind the scenes. Because I am seeing, I mentioned that earlier today, and I'm still seeing it. Kamala is not taking a rest or a break. No people around her, her husband, and these are not the only people involved. There are people behind the scenes that are involved and analyzing, trying to understand, you know, what happened, because this makes no sense to a lot of people. Trump is beginning to wonder and to panic, and the people around him too. They are hoping, because Trump wants to go to the White House, and he would do anything to get there, obviously. This is going to be interesting, my friend. I think this is going to be big. This is going to explode. Please, I'm not putting anybody's hope high, okay? I want to get that out of the way. I am not saying Trump is not going to be inaugurated. More than likely, let's put it this way, okay? Because, people are so upset, and I understand, but they take it out on us, all their frustrations. It seems like my situation wasn't too bad because I kept on warning everyone of what I felt, what I saw. Hi, Brindy, what's going on behind the scenes. But I was recounting the story this morning that I saw a young lady who's an astrologer, because usually I watch those shows because I understand astrology and I can do it, but it's more like I from intuition. But these people, they will explain to you all the intricacies. Me, I have to look at the book because I don't have it all up here. I understand it. I know what to look for. So that's why I watch them, some of the astrologers, if I feel they're good. That young lady is a teacher. I don't remember the name of her channel, but she just happened to be in my timeline, and she came to mind last night. Anyway, because I watched one of her videos, 6 months ago? So she's pretty good. And she was saying how mad the comments that she was getting were pretty bad. And but so after I watched it, I'm like, I better be careful and let everyone know, okay, this can go either way, and the reason is because how far Biden is willing to step out on the ledge, because this is going to take a very strong. I'm going to do this. Because of this, Biden wants to have concrete, and Kamala too. If Kamala, it's not really Biden, Kamala is going to drive the situation. If Kamala finds evidence of wrongdoing, all bets are off. That's what we are hoping for. And from what I understand, there's a deadline. Yeah. Diana says, I think recount support is being requested by Kamala. Oh, okay, for seats in the House of Representatives, not the presidency. Oh, I thought that's what they said. I don't know. Okay, you're probably right. But that's not what I heard, but I'm not going to argue. Lola Bella 59 is asking me what is the name of the astrologer. I don't remember her name, but I will put it on my community tab, okay? I will look at my history because I don't remember her name. Like I said, I only watched her once 6 months ago. And today when she came to mind last night after I was looking at Trump's chart, okay? But I don't know her name or know her channel's name. The channel's name has to do with the name of a company that designs astrology software, but I just don't remember it right now. But I will post it on the, after we're done, I'll look at my history. I'll post it on the community tab. I don't know if there is a community tab on this channel. Look at my other channel, I'll post it there. But yeah. So, Diana, she is, I think recount support is being requested by Kamala for seats in the House of Representatives, not the presidency. Oh, okay, I thought they said recount. Well, let's see what happens. You're probably right, but I was listening to, so why are Midas Touch making such a big deal out of it? Because they were talking about, there is an email that went out. Did you get an email from her, Diana? I didn't check my email. They probably did send me one. Dana Stewart says, Milo, do you know anything about this guy Alfie Oaks, rich farmer in Florida? No, whose property was searched. Oh yeah, by DOD and other government agencies. He had some government contracts. I've heard about that. No, I don't know him. I've never even heard of him before, but he's one of Trump's, oh, you'll be surprised things that are happening behind the scenes, my friends. Yes, this guy's in big trouble. Lanian says, yeah, I made it to your life. Thank you for stopping by. Lanian says, will my sister's new chemotherapy help her? I feel like saying yes. It feels like there are a couple of ways today. Well, obviously today they have a few protocols, a few ways of going after, different types of chemos and different types of treatment modalities. So hang in there. I feel like saying yes. I don't know which one exactly, but she will get a break. Okay. Alan Princess says Trump's cabinet is a cross between wrestling and the Jerry Springer show. Exactly, a bunch of clowns causing chaos. It's gonna be really bad. We're gonna lose not only 4 years, okay, in this country, but also after that. And, our friends, basically Trump is going to take our country off of the leadership position that we are in. And China can't wait. Xi is like besides himself. Xi, the Chinese premier or president, yeah. And Putin can't wait because Putin thinks that he's going to be able to rule the world. I don't know. I am trying to figure this out. How, given everything that we know, a lot of people are complaining, screaming, and mostly about North Carolina, or some votes are missing. Diana, did you hear anything about Carolina too? They used Starlink and stuff. There's a lot. I don't know how true that is. Okay, I want to put that out there. I have to be very careful with people because I don't want anyone to say I misled them. I have my own concerns. I've told all of you that I have my concerns, what my concerns are. But I don't want people to start coming after me like that lady was saying. And I mean, she explained what the astrology says. There's nothing wrong with that. And also, a lot of people don't understand how this works. That's another thing that I was thinking about that today, going forward, how to explain this to people. When I am speaking, I'm reading how it works, because a lot of people have no idea. Oh, you like to work, oh, and they go, they write all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay. Let's see. Andrea Smith. Love and light to you too. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Ooh. Gabe Maldon says, I mean, last week my brother-in-law had an endoscopy and they found 2 small nodules and inflammation on the lower part of his esophagus. They took samples to be tested. Do you see him being okay? I feel he'll be all right. Yeah. I don't see him going anywhere. So if there's anything, it's probably not bad. They take care of it. But I'm not getting, I'm not scared. Let's put it that way. So keep our fingers crossed. Alan Princess says, I hope that Kamala demands a recount. It doesn't take a math genius to see that the numbers don't add up. I don't know enough really, because to be honest with you, that's why I'm not surprised. There are so many stories flying around. I'm confused as to what's what. So I have to rely on what I feel intuitively, okay? And what I read, if it doesn't make sense, that's why I have to be careful, because there are so many stories flying around, and I don't like conspiracy theories at all. So I'm being very careful. Okay. Estella W says, Charlotte, North Carolina couple won one of the Musk $1 million giveaway. Wow. Don't be surprised if they don't get the money. I hope they got it already, because I heard he wasn't paying or something like that. Deborah Webb saying, Milo, with my Sheltie, Hannah feel much better by this coming weekend. She's getting antibiotic for digestive system inflammation. Like I said, I can confuse time, but I feel she will get better. Okay? I don't know if it's by this weekend or during the weekend, but I feel that she will. Joyce Matthews said, Linda G said Harris is not sitting around twiddling her thumb. No, she's not. That's why I was, when Diana said, it says Harris Fight Fund. Yes, recounts for seats in the House and Senate. Someone else retweeted we tweeted it and it made it sound like she was requesting for the presidency. Oh, not sure yet about Midas Touch. I watched a video on Midas Touch. The way they made it sound was like she was requesting for a presidential recount. So, you know something? So why would they recount for the House and not for the presidential? Doesn't make sense. I mean, you may be right, Diana, because I remember they were talking about two places they wanted a recount, right? Yeah, the House Fight Fund. That's what I heard too. Donna says, my white cat for 21 and a half years, black and white for 2 months, female getting along better, but still a black one brother, the white one white. I don't, well, you know, I feel they would all, it can take, it feels like to me, it's not a, continue being patient and work with them. Okay, Donna, it takes, there isn't much you can do, you know. It's like, just like us. Takes some of us a little longer to acclimate, to get used to certain things and go along. So over time, yes, they will all get along, okay? Party 1951 says, do you see a good paying job coming for me? I feel like saying yes, why not? Okay, but it may take a little longer. Oh, 2.5 years, sorry. But it doesn't matter, 21 years, that's a good, oh boy. But I feel they will get along, don't worry. George Matthew said, some recounts are automatic, like in Pennsylvania. Okay. George Phil says, Milo, can you tell me if I will get a husband soon? I don't know about soon. You know, you don't want to marry somebody right after you meet them unless it's a special case. But if you take part in activities, I feel like saying, yeah. Can you please, Joyce Phillip, I forgot to get my YouTube number. Who's Ramy or Raymond? Okay. All right. One second. I saw something. Okay. You know, somebody posted major breaking news. Donald Trump is not even president yet, and he may soon be given the right to shut down any nonprofit that angers him without even providing a reason for doing so. Listen up. Democracy is going to collapse faster than you think. Okay, that's why I wrote this on my. A lot of those people are so. Their attitude. The minute you are writing those things, it empowers Trump. A lot of them are not. I can't believe this. They're not thinking along those lines. But Trump feels when he sees those things, if he feels empowered. You know, these people have to be careful what they are saying, because right now he's on a power trip like you wouldn't believe, and everyone everyone around him are kissing the ring. So Barbara Howard says MTG not picked. Oh no, she has so many people who dislike her, even within even in the House. Too many people dislike her. That's the other problem. Bundy says, Amilu, do you see me and my boyfriend Mon talking again since we know each other before I became her son girlfriend? I feel like saying yeah. Okay, it may take a little time, but yeah. Diana says the Senate and House seat might be extremely close results, so we can't make sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. But even the between Kamala and Trump, there isn't. It's not that much. You know. So we'll see. The Level 59 says at one point in history, the Earth was declared round. The Earth being declared round was considered a conspiracy theory. I didn't know about that. Oh, Imani second what Diana said. I also heard that the Harris Fight Fund was raising money in relation to the Congress races. I feel that they wouldn't make a recount request public unless there was proper evidence. Exactly, I agree with you. But what I don't understand, okay, why would they do it only for the House and the Senate and not for the presidency? You know, but let's see what happens. But either way, this thing is I don't feel it's over because, like I said, I'm not saying Trump is not going to be inaugurated. Okay, this is not this is not good. Let's see what happens. I don't think that Joyce Phillips says, I don't think they should use those machines for recounting again. I don't know how they do the recounting. You can do it by machine or you can do it by manual, or I'm sure they have other devices to do that. I don't know. Diana is asking, Milo, do you see me working in Michigan again? I'm thinking about going there to help my sister. She's not well, and I'm worried about her. Thank you. I mean, if you go to Michigan, if you go, I feel you'll find a job if that's what you're asking. But like, do I see you working in Michigan? I don't know, unless I see a place. As I was reading your post, I'm seeing a blue building, okay, or at least there is something blue. It's either the logo or the building. There's something like that here. So yes, okay. The Naluna is asking, my son Michael misplaced his gold diamond ring. I gave him for Christmas. Will he find it in the house? I feel he will. I don't feel. I'm not seeing somebody taking it. So, somewhere in the house, he'll find it. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to answer more questions. People ask me some pretty good questions. I'm looking for, people are, I got to tell that story. I believe it was on Midas Touch. They interviewed a poor guy, a Hispanic guy, okay? And they told him that, I don't know how the conversation started, but they were interviewing him, and he said he voted for Trump, and he said he's pretty sure Trump is not going to deport family people, only bad people. This guy, I don't think he's ever seen, what's his name again? Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller doesn't care. Maybe somebody should show him the video that somebody shot of Stephen Miller harassing Hispanic people that were working in his high school. Yeah. Somebody asked me, do you see Trump being inaugurated regardless of where it will be? I don't think he'll want to sleep in the White House. He'll sleep in the White House. And Melania is already looking for people to work for her. You know, like I said, yeah, there is potential for him to get inaugurated. That's why I don't want to put people's, say, I said this and it was a lie, okay? There's a very, I said that yesterday or Saturday. There's a very good chance he's going to be inaugurated, okay? Because before Biden break tradition, and Kamala as well, Kamala is not going to do anything without evidence. So they are going to, that's the only way, Biden. Even if there was crime committed, and let's say, for example, if there was, there is a way, if using Starlink, you can change things, okay? Unless they had concrete evidence, they won't do anything. They will just let it. You know what I feel is happening? They are doing a lot of things behind the scenes besides trying to figure out what went wrong to prevent Trump to cause a lot of damage. Trump and the people around him are gonna cause all kind of chaos. This country is going to be like a basket case by the time, some middle of next year. And let me tell you, but that's why I don't want any one of you to feel that he's not going to be inaugurated. Just for what I feel is coming out, and I'm not the only one. The lady I mentioned earlier said, because of the astrology the chart, okay, she felt there are some nasty stuff that had to come. So hang in there, but I don't want to give anyone any false hopes that this is not going to happen. Okay? So yes, there is a very good chance he'll be inaugurated because Biden, in order for Biden to do anything, he needs concrete evidence. Otherwise, it will be a mess. And he doesn't want to be part of that. Yeah. And a lot of people still trying to figure out how, the other thing, I mentioned it earlier, but it's worth repeating now. Everything that happened, and to me, I was shocked when I heard that Russians were funding bomb threats to democratic areas. This is really something. Okay. I'm looking for questions. Oops. That thing scrolled down. T is asking, Hamid, do you see many of us having to leave the United States because of vigilantes? No. There's potential for violence. I was talking about that earlier. Okay. A lot of people, some people would choose to leave the country regardless, but I don't feel it's going to be because there is potential for some violence, okay? But I don't feel it's going to be that widespread. People have to leave the country. Where would you go? Believe me, well, I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. I don't see it. So hang in there, T. Imani Felder says, not sure if this was discussed, but did anyone see AOC IG stories? No, I'm not sure. She asked. Oh, yes, for anyone who voted for, yeah, I saw that. For Trump for president, but vote for Democrats the rest of the ballot and why they did so. Yes. She was asking people basically to tell her why if they voted for Trump and didn't vote Democrat, or they voted Democrat, they didn't vote for Trump, and stuff like that. Some of the answers, oh my God, they were crazy, right, Imani? I mean, some of them were. I wasn't gonna. Man, I saw that earlier this afternoon. There is one of them that was pretty funny. Well, it's not funny, but you know, how you wonder what people are thinking. They were saying like, well, we think they voted for Trump and AOC, they voted for AOC, and they says, well, we think Trump is a good person, he has good intention, and we think you are a good person too. Trump is a good person, and I mean a bunch of stuff like that. They were she. If you guys go on. You know what? You don't even have to go on YouTube, on the internet. If you do AOC voter feedback, if you do a search for AOC voter feedback, that it would probably come up. It may not be the first thing that pop up, but it should come up. Okay? So yeah, that was very interesting, but it's just that the way some people were saying Trump is a good person or he means well. Jesus. Joyce Matthew said they asked that question to James Jordan about deporting non-criminals, and he never answered. Exactly, Joyce Matthews, that Hispanic gentleman who said Trump is not going to deport family-oriented people. The people who are going to stop him, they may not deport him personally, because once he shows his papers or something, he'll be okay. But they don't care. You know, this week is Hispanics, next week it's up, Haitians and blacks. After that, you don't know what's coming. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I've been saying this, well, not on this channel because this channel is new, but on my other channel. They start somewhere, and all of a sudden it starts spreading. And that's where the danger is going to come, to me, intuitively I feel, when, they start harassing other people. Yeah. Okay, Maldon says, I'm still shocked he's going back to the White House. You're not alone, my friends. She won't be out of our hair until he checks out. But it's a dreadful situation. Somebody said, and I said that a long time ago, I said, I'm a little, the way they tolerated Trump and allowed Trump to run for president again, and the way that many people supporting him, maybe they should, Trump coming back. That's why I keep saying to all of you, try to let this thing go. I don't, believe me, I'm a senior, okay? I collect Social Security and I do this little job, hopefully, and I have, a retirement, okay? Everything is, I'm sure all of you know, we all know it's super expensive, okay? So if what concerns me, I think we're gonna be okay, but my biggest concern, all right, is things get a hit, financially, economically. We're going to get a hit. We're going to get hit. There is no doubt about it. This country is going to go backwards. Okay? But my concern is how it's going to affect me. I'm not going to, that's not why I wouldn't vote for Biden. There's no way I vote for Kamala. Okay? But the thing is, it's very concerning to me, the loss that we're going to, incur. And they told everybody what's to come. They didn't believe it. But that's what it scares me too. So, but let's hang in there, my friends, because, well, my thinking is if push comes to shove, hopefully my sister will just move back to Georgia, or I want to go back to Jersey anyway. Okay, I'll probably move back to Jersey and hang out with one of my brothers. He has a house, so until I get back on my feet, that's my plan, you see. But it's, what's going on is pretty frightening, because this is going to have an effect. And people don't understand that because they couldn't buy 10 eggs for $2 or whatever, the price is. So we're going to vote for the dummy. Yeah. But what I was trying to explain is maybe it's a lesson that we Americans have to learn, because we never thought these things would happen here. Hi, Craig Dixon. We think those things are only going to happen in Russia, Cuba, and Haiti. It's never going to happen here. Oh, we're going to learn the tough lessons. If Trump, if things go according to reality, he's going to get inaugurated, and it's going to be an S show, the letter S. You guys know what I mean. Okay? Yeah, it's going to affect a lot of us. Oh, it's going to be a lot of damage, my friend. I mean, if something doesn't happen and stop this guy, because can you imagine? They want to eliminate the Department of Education. Kennedy is already talking about firing 600 people at NIH or Department of Health. They want to make changes at every place in the government. I don't know what these people are thinking. So and people are going to take to the streets. That's what's coming. People are going to have to take to the streets. So God is working. Let's hope things are not, let's hope things end well. I feel we will make it, but it's going to be hard. Angela Smith said, Milo, this year is not a good financial year for me. Do you see me financially better off for 2025? My friend, that's what I'm talking about. Next year is going to be challenging for most of us. So do the best you can. Be creative, I don't see you losing your footing, but it's going to be a challenge. I'm not going to lie to you. That's what I was trying to explain to everybody. Me, as a retiree, it's crazy. Yep. Okay. I think this is it. Joyce Matthews said it's the Republican lesson to learn. We did what we were supposed to do. I agree, but it's going to affect us. Marsha Green says a lesson that some Americans need to learn, because most of us on this channel knows right from wrong exactly. Stella W said he should not have been a candidate. Right. I agree. That's the problem. And stupid Garland was dragging his feet. You guys, those of you who have been with me for a while, I was saying, what is this guy waiting for? Yeah. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you, Chat Managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com, or feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. If you like the channel, please subscribe and also tap on the notification bell. I will see you all tomorrow at the same time, hopefully. We gotta pray. It's gonna be tough, my friends. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's all hang in there. At least we have each other we can lean on, and we'll get through it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Seattle Roller Derby fan says, Milo, I wasn't subscribed. My friend, they do that to a lot of people. I don't know why. You're not the only one. But it's not me. It's you only. Only you or YouTube. Well, I can block people. I only block people if they come and they post. Like a lot of my guys are posting stuff, but I did not unsubscribe you. I don't think I can unsubscribe anybody. I can block people who are posting nasty stuff, or delete what they post, but they still can post. But only YouTube can unsubscribe people. So And they do that to a lot of people. You're very welcome, Cape Maldon. Okay, everyone, I will see you tomorrow. Hi, Nana BC. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.